Good day, folks. Today, we're going to be working on creating 2 new scripts. So let's go ahead. First, let's go to our scripts folder. First of all, let's make sure that board manager is set as just boardmanager.cs. So capital B and capital M, no space there, okay? Also make sure that, it says public class board manager, okay? Anyways, let's go ahead and we're going to be creating a script called GameManager, okay? Capital G and then capital M, GameManager. All right, now as far as the contents of this, we're just going to go ahead and copy and paste from the existing, from what I have on Schoology. So let's go here to text edit, and let's go ahead to GameManager. Now this is located right here where it says GameManager Script. I've been having a lovely time. This is the 3rd time I've recorded this tutorial where it has just been a ton of fun in terms of trying to update it to the latest version of Unity that we're using. So anyways, so we've now created that GameManager script. We're going to go ahead now and create an empty object in our hierarchy. We're going to call this this object GameManager. I'm just going to go here and go full screen. Let's call this GameManager. Okay, so now with this GameManager, we're going to bring 2 components over. The board manager that we created last time and the game manager which we just created. This game manager is basically, we're just clicking and dragging, okay? This game manager and board manager are basically going to create, the game manager is going to manage the board manager and some other components that we'll be adding down the road. But basically, we're going to be concerned about populating the map and things like that. So anyways, our board manager needs to have the, so in the last lesson we created a number of items, arrays, to hold the different tiles and things like that that we had created previously. Let's go ahead then, and we're going to go to our Prefabs folder, and we're going to populate what are called arrays that we had described and declared in the last lesson. So let's go ahead and let's go to Game Manager. And this is actually something kind of interesting. I'm going to go ahead and lock my, my inspector there so that when I go to the Prefabs folder and I click on something, my inspector doesn't change. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and the first thing is we're going to say what is the exit tile going to be. So we're going to click and drag. And now we're going to populate the arrays for floor tiles, wall tiles, food tiles, enemy tiles, and outer wall tiles. So floor tiles, just click on floor 1, shift click to floor 8. There we go. And then we click and drag over the word floor tiles. Let's do wall tiles next, which will be our inner walls. So we just do a shift click, inner wall 1 through 8. There we go. Now food tiles, these are non-contiguous. So we click on food and we go ahead and press and hold command on our keyboard, and then let's go to food and soda. And now we just go ahead and go to our food tiles. Our enemy tiles are next to each other, so we can just bring those over. And then our outer wall tiles are just right here. Let's go to outer walls. Good. All right, so now this has been populated, so we can actually test this. Now I'm going to go ahead and just do I'm going to pause this a second because I'm going to set my camera to how yours will look like. So I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So anyways, we can actually now, you can unlock your inspector. And then let's go ahead and just press the play button. Now, your screen won't be black. The background won't be black like yours, but I'll show you how to change that. So anyways, okay, so cool. Looks like we are getting our levels created, but our camera's off center. So let's go ahead and fix that. So let's go to our main camera, and then we're going to adjust this by 3.5 on the X and Y values for our camera. And then also where it says background, click here, and then I set it to black. All right, go ahead and now play. And you see each and every time we load our level, we get a different layout. And in our script, we've specified we want level 3 particularly because we want to have enemies arrive. So that's good with that. So now we have actually created a sort of completed prefabricated object so that we can reference this down the road. So let's go ahead and click and drag Game Manager down to our prefabs folder, and now we have a Game Manager, a component that can be referenced later on. Let's go ahead and delete the Game Manager object from our hierarchy, because now we have a prefab already good to go. And we're going to be creating a new script. The new script is going to be called Loader. But let's go to our scripts folder, do a right-click, create, and we're going to call this a C# script. We're going to use capital L for Loader. And we're going to go ahead to Schoolology, as they say. And I have a link to the Google Doc for our loader. We can copy it, and then let's go ahead to our loader, reveal in Finder, and then we go ahead to text edit, and then we can just paste this in. Alrighty. We now go to loader. It's going to import it because it's been updated. There it is. Now we're going to go to main camera, and we're going to go ahead and just click and drag loader here. And what this is going to do is it's going to say, okay, well, where should I load this script? We're going to go ahead and have it reference the GameManager script that we had just created. I don't know why. Not sure why I had to select it through there. Maybe I just wasn't clicking it correctly. But anyways, let's go ahead and just play this and make sure it works. Yes, and it does work. So let's go ahead and just save our project at this point, and also just save the scene. All right. So that's it as far as the lesson. I started working on this thing at, I don't know, 8 o'clock this morning. This was difficult. This was very difficult to update the latest version. There also just were some errors with the script. So I am really happy to be putting this tutorial to bed. So, all right, folks, good stuff.